My name is David Foster. My wife Nolene Magnuson and I travel throughout Australia looking for birds and spectacular scenery to photograph. Join us on our journeys through this great country of Australia. Another lovely, cool, sunny morning at Mount Little. We're packing up today and heading off, making our way up to Farina, a place we've been many times before. We always enjoy going there. It's just a pity we're too early for the bakery to be open. We'll be staying there a couple of days, and it would be nice to be able to go and get some fresh pastries and fresh bread there. But the bakery doesn't open for another couple of weeks. The Fina Campground is a pleasant open area with lots and lots of river red gum trees spread around through the campground. You can have a hot shower here if you bring some wood to fire up the donkey hot water system.
I went to a class, a watercolour class.
Yes, I've not done that yet.
No, miniatures.
Yeah.
Just little things like that. So obviously that was recommended for that course.
In its heyday, over 600 people lived in Farina, the last resident leaving in 1980. It is wonderful wandering around the old buildings and thinking of all the stories that the people who lived here could tell about the hardships and joys of living in this semi-desert environment. Farina was an important rail depot on the old Garn Railway, where goods were transshipped from broad gauge to narrow gauge trains. One of the more unusual things loaded onto the trains was a 1.2 tonne iron meteorite for transport to the South Australian Museum in Adelaide. It is on display at the entrance to the museum. A lovely bright sunny morning, not a cloud in the sky. I'm standing up near the War Memorial in Farina. It's an unusual thing to see in such a place out here in the middle of nowhere. Apparently every day, every Anzac Day, they have quite a big service here with large numbers of people attending. When you look at the boards surrounding here, there are many people who were born at Farina who served in the First World War, and an almost equal number who were born or lived in around Farina in serving in the Second World War. For such a small settlement, it's really quite unusual. If you come here, it is worth making the effort to travel the couple of kilometres from the township to the cemetery. It is here that the hardships of life can be truly appreciated. We had a short stop at Marree to have a cup of coffee and to refuel. The price of fuel here is considerably less than the $3.30 a litre that it is in William Creek. It was also time to lower the tyre pressures for the rough gravel of the Oodnadatta Track. The quirky Mutonia Sculpture Park is worth a short stop on the route to William Creek. We had been along this road a number of times before, so we drove through to the tiny settlement of William Creek, where we were going to stay for the night. William Creek has a permanent population of around 7 people, but this swells each day during the winter season to well over 100. The hotel is the main building in the village. Everything is based around it: fuel, meals, accommodation, camping, and scenic flights to nearby Lake Eyre. We joined some of our fellow travellers for a pleasant meal in the dining room of the hotel. William Creek is totally surrounded by the huge Anna Creek Station, the largest sheep and cattle property in the world. We had to drive a long way through the station on our way to Coober Pedy. Some nice looking Hereford cattle, aren't they, Nolene?
They are indeed. The last one's had a little baby.
Last time we came through here, the whole country was covered with wildflowers. There were purple and pink flowers stretching almost as far as the eye could see. Well, here I am on the exotic Headwear on the road between William Creek and between William Creek and Coober Pedy. We've just stopped for a little break, a bit of a change from all the corrugations, lots and lots of corrugations. The road's in much worse condition this time than it was last time we came along here. We'll just continue on slowly and make sure we get to the other end. When we arrived in Coober Pedy, we discovered that we had suffered some minor damage to the caravan. Little things, nothing major, a broken tap on our water tank, a broken Anderson plug on the electrical connections, and a broken electrical cable on the caravan braking system. Sometimes you come across some incongruities. A yacht in the middle of the semi-desert. Just what you need on a rainy day. Well, we're in Coober Pedy and we're at the Serbian Orthodox Church. Quite a spectacular underground church and one of a number of underground churches in the town. It's well and truly worth coming along here for a visit. There's a lot of work and a lot of care being taken in producing this place. Not that far from the Serbian church was the small, simple Anglican Church. Are there any birds, Nolene? Well, we're at the Coober Pedy Wellness Labyrinth, being made well, and vibrant, and happy, and cheerful. Well, I hope we do anyhow. Doesn't seem much point to it otherwise. Are you well? You feeling good? Oh, I'm so pleased. We've just come for a quick look at the cemetery in Coober Pedy. Apparently there are a number of unusual gravestones, so we just thought we'd come and check out a couple of them. I'm here beside the grave of a guy called Carl Bratt, who died in 1992, born in 1940, and his gravesite has a keg, a beer keg on it, and some empty beer bottles, and marked on the keg is, "Have a drink on me." A castle for eternity, together with guardian knight. Every Friday night during the cooler months of the year, the men of the Greek Orthodox community have an all-you-can-eat barbecue. Lots of pork, lamb and chicken cooked on huge charcoal-fired barbecues. It was a very pleasant and relaxing evening. Thank you for watching. We hope that you've enjoyed this little video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Join us next time as we travel to two of the major tourist destinations in the Red Centre, Uluru-Katajuta National Park and Kings Canyon in Wataka National Park. See you there.